Hello everybody and welcome to the channel. It's Paulie ESTHER here, and this is my second YouTube channel called Paulie Pops, where I make videos about my hobby of collecting these Funko Pop figures you see here behind me. And today I went with my family to a mall out of town, and I stopped in at Hot Topic and came home with a whole lot of stuff. So let's get right into it. So first thing I did when I got to the store is I went to the back of the store because I wanted to check out their clearance sale. And surprisingly, they had increased their clearance sale. It had been buy one item, get one for $1, but now we have gone one step further in their clearance progression to buy one item, get two items for free. So the price was right on that for me, so I started to look around to see what they had, and the first thing that caught my eye is they had 3 of these handmade by robots, Morticia Addams. Now, interestingly, when my family and I had gone out of town a couple of weeks ago, I had seen Gomez Addams on clearance, but Morticia wasn't, so I held off because there was nothing else there that interested me to buy on the buy one, get one for $1 sale. So I left Gomez Addams behind. They didn't have any Gomez Addams at this store, so I don't know, I'm going to have to try and track down Gomez later. So this is the handmade by robots where it simulates crochet, but it's really made out of vinyl because, you know, robots aren't very good at crocheting. So I really love the photo of the actress here on this from the Addams family. And these are normally $21 at Hot Topic, but it was on clearance. So it wasn't $21, it was $13. And not only that, since I bought that one for $13, I was able to get 2 items that were $13 or less for free. And well, what did they have here that they didn't have at that store in London a couple of weeks ago? They had the 2 missing Dungeons and Dragons pieces that I needed to complete this set. They had Zank here, the Paladin, and he was marked at $13, so that wound up being for free. Normally those are $15.90 at Hot Topic. And Simon the Magician, same story with him, and that completes my whole set. I got the other 4 on clearance a couple weeks ago on that buy one, get one for $1 sale. Had I known, but you never know if stuff's going to stick around. But wow, what a deal that would have been if I could have got the whole set on the buy one, get 2 free. It would have cost me $26 for all 6 figures, which is incredible. So we finished that set, whole thing's done. I know I need the Chubby Dragon exclusive, but you know, we're not going to worry about that right now. The basic figures are all in hand. And they also had this, which I had been looking for. They hadn't gotten this at my store or any of the stores I had checked recently. And that's this Michael Jackson Thriller album. I had been looking for this here. And I said, well, what is the price on this? And it said it's $24.90. So I said, well, yeah, that sounds like a great price. I'm going to go ahead and grab it. So I was cashing out, rang this in, and it came up at $29.90. And I said, well, wait a minute. It says $24.90 here in fine print. I don't know if you can see that. It says $24.90 here on the sticker. So what's this $29.90 business? And if you don't know, there's an obscure law in Canada. It's called scanner price accuracy to protect the consumer, that whatever comes up cheapest, whether the scan price or the advertised price, whatever is in the favor of the customer, that's what the customer is going to pay. So since this says $24.90 on it, they are obligated to give it to me for $24.90. Not only that, which I could have pushed this, but, you know, it's kind of dirty pool. I'm happy to get it for $24.90. They did price adjust it for me right away. Took off that $5. So what they said is that this is the American price, and it had not been properly repriced for Canada when it went on the shelf. And I guess however many of these they got, nobody else ever caught it. They just paid whatever it rang up as and didn't even know that they were paying more than what it was stickered. Or maybe this was the only one misstickered, who knows? But this was the only one there, and it was mispriced. So another rule to go along with this is part of keeping retailers accountable and making sure that they have accurate prices. If I find something that they try to overcharge me for with the advertised price, they're supposed to give me $10 off. In addition to honoring this price, as a penalty, they're supposed to give me an additional $10 off. If the item happens to be less than $10, they're supposed to just give me the item for free. So if you go in a store and let's say you're supposed to pay $8 and it rings up at $9, they're supposed to just give you that for free, not just under the $8 price. You're supposed to be able to say, hey, you tried to overcharge me for this. I'm taking this home for free now. I don't think a lot of people know about that, but it's scanner price accuracy law here in Canada, and it's been a law for over 20 years. And the idea was to instill confidence in the customers that when things are being scanned, that you're going to be charged the price that you think you're going to be charged, right? So I could have said, hey, nah. Not only are you going to give me this for $25, I also want my extra $10 off. But I was just happy to get the $25 price because I think that is a very good price for that. And I do believe them that it was just never stickered correctly and it should have been $30. But, you know, I picked it up planning on paying $25, so I deserve to only pay $25, if that makes sense. Anyway, that was a big, long story about Canadian consumer laws, which I don't know if you find that interesting or not, but that is actually the way that it works. Okay, so we paid for all of that, and then I was like, you know, I had a $5 reward coupon as well, that after every $100 you spend in the store, they bank it on your account, because I'm a VIP member there, and they said, hey, you have a $5 reward, do you want to use that? So I got an extra $5 off of Michael Jackson anyway. So, yeah, so then I thought, you know what? Maybe I should go look through that clearance one more time and see what else they had. And, well, yeah, I got another bag of stuff here. So let's go into this. So, there was a sequel to the Shazam movie, which didn't do very well. Kind of flopped, actually. And I thought, you know what? They made all of these pops for the first movie. Am I going to buy them all again for the second movie? All of the kids in their superhero costumes. But when I looked closer and I saw that they were only $10 each, I said, oh my goodness, I'm going to be able to buy this for $10 and get 2 more figures from the series for $10 as well. 3 for $10. If there's any time to do it, I'm going to do it now. They're all minty on the shelf. I couldn't pass it up, 3 for $10. So even though I have like Darla and the rest of the family members from the first movie, you know, I'm sure they're in different poses. I said, I'm going to go ahead and grab them for 3 for $10. So there's 10 figures in the series, and we got 7 of them at this price. So we got Darla, and let's see here. We got Freddy. What's this called? Shazam! Fury of the Gods. My son wants to see this movie, honestly, and I do too, even though I heard it wasn't that great. But I really enjoyed the first one, so I think we will enjoy this one as well. And then I got Pedro. Who else did we get in here? That's the villain. I think that's a villain. I don't know. I haven't seen it. These are another one of the family members. So we didn't get Mary or Shazam himself, which would probably be the 2 most popular. So we got Eugene, Pedro, Freddy, and Darla. So we're missing Mary and Shazam. And then I think these are the villains. I don't know. We got Calypso. And Anthea. I'm sure these all mean more to me once I see the movie, or maybe they won't, and I'll be sad that I even spent 3 for $10 on this. And Hespera. So these were all $10 a piece. And I thought there were only 6 there, but then I realized, oh, there's 7, so now I'm going to have to buy more, because if I buy a 7th thing, that means if I leave with just that, I'm going to be leaving some free stuff on the vine, because you need to buy 3 for $10, so I had 6 already, so that would mean I pay for 2, get 4 free. Once I buy the 7th one, then I need to get 9 items to get 2 for free. So I wound up getting the WWE Rocky Maivia, and this is The Rock in his very first professional wrestling personality. This is the way he entered the WWE, as this character before he became The Rock. It's got his picture here on the back. Rocky Maivia, The Rock's first personality. And then I really couldn't find anything else to buy after that. I considered a few more options, and I decided to get a second Edgin here. So we got that one. These were 13, so technically I guess I paid for the Rock or Edgin, and then the Pedro and the Rocky Maivia were my free ones. So I wound up paying a little bit extra for that group of 3. But wow, what a deal. What a deal. So $33 for 9 pops, which is just crazy. And then one last thing that I got at the GameStop was this figure that I had been missing, which was the Hamburglar Robble Robble. I do have another Hamburglar, but this one he's not in flasher mode with his this one has him in flasher mode with his cape open. The other one he had his cape closed. So this was that new wave. Probably last month I showed you the birthday Ronald McDonald, and this was the Hamburglar that was released alongside of him for that new wave. So that's what we got. I mean, we spent very little money on a lot of pops, honestly. So it was a great deal at Hot Topic today. And then we paid the $15.29. I had been waiting to see if this would show up at Hot Topic, but it never did at any of the ones that I was at, or if they did show up, they were sold out. And so I did get Ronald McDonald from Hot Topic, but not Hamburglar, so I had to pay full price over there at GameStop. But that's all I have to show you today. Thank you so very much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps the channel a ton. And we'll see you next time. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.